Yo, what is up, guys? It's Cosmic Owls back with another banger video at 5 a.m. Let's go. So today we're going to be counting down the top 5 worst emojis. So coming in at number 5 is the joy emoji, also known as the laughing and crying emoji. Now, this emoji has been edited multiple times to look kind of weird. I don't know. It has never really sunk in with me. You know what I mean? Because people that use it after sentences, it just doesn't feel genuine. You know what I mean? I don't feel like they're actually laughing till they're crying. You need to be laughing till you're crying to use that joy emoji to really represent the emotions that you are feeling in the current time. But in all seriousness, the joy emoji is my top 5 on the number 5 spot. One of my least favorite emojis. It just sucks. I don't know what to say. It just doesn't. It's kind of. When I see it, I kind of like. Depending on the situation, I want to avoid that person at all costs. Okay, so. Moving on to the next emoji is the crying emoji. Now, similar to the laughing till I'm crying emoji or joy, this emoji just seems ungenuine or ingenuine when I see it. But it's used whenever, like first world problems, like I don't have an Xbox, crying emoji. Oh, no. Okay, no. That's just not. It's not cool. This is not right. This is not cool. You know what I mean? So, you may be asking, well, what should I use instead of the crying emoji? Well, I answer that with either don't post or don't use it at all, because it's a bad emoji. Okay, I'm just saying, I hate emojis in general. They are sick. The face ones. I'm okay with like the mosquito. You know what I mean? Some of that stuff. I'm a-okay with that. But the face ones, most of the face ones at least, there's some Chad emojis, if you know what I mean. The sunglasses, the cool sunglasses. Now that's a cool emoji. Come on, guys. You know what I mean? When you know someone's cool when they post that face with glasses emoji. Oh my god. Okay. Continuing with the not the crying emoji. It seems like it just gets spammed. Like there's like 9 crying emojis in every single strain of crying emoji. You know what I mean? I either need one crying emoji or none at all. Alright, I'm gonna say it. Crying emoji is bad. It's most of the time used for first world problems that no one cares about. Now, there is some times where the crying emoji is acceptable. Now, if it's like a serious problem, I'm not sure if the crying emoji is the particular emoji or emoji at all. But if you truly do feel passionate about the crying emoji being in your problem that is not first world, I want an Xbox, then you shall feel free to be using that emoji. But use it at a cost. Do not spam the crying emoji. Alright. Running out of time. Well, actually, it's all good. It's all good. So, next emoji up on the list, calling up to the number one. The number one. Hold up. Okay, yeah, I got it. The kiss emoji. You know how like the mouth goes sideways and there's a little heart? That is what we are talking about. The kiss emoji is just so weird when I see it. I want to escape from the it's pulling me in. But I need to escape this emoji. It is the worst. I want to get as far away from it as possible. I don't want to be in contact with the emoji. I don't want to be anywhere close to it. Because it's just so weird when people use it. Like, mostly outside of private conversations. Because, let's be real, I'm not getting any kiss emojis in my DMs. Hold up. Okay. You know what I mean? That might be why it is number 3 on the list. But then that's all good. It's all good. Alright. We go in. I digress. The kiss emoji is just so weird. Especially when you're publicly using it. In, like maybe if you're on, like, something like the, I don't know, some social media platform, you know, I really try to stay away from that kind of stuff, because it's just so weird, dude. I watch YouTube, but, like, you know, I'm all good with the, you know, I'll stay out of the Instagram. The Instagram, I hate Instagram, dude. I want to delete my account. I don't want to use Twitter. I like it because Ninja said, don't you have another cat to abuse? But that's probably the only thing that's come good out of it. There's probably other things. But the vast majority of Twitter is just K-pop stans, absolutely overbearing, ruling over everything. I hate, no, here's something to think about. So cuties, weebs in the chat. I really do think that when you first start watching anime passionately, you really try to force that on other people, and that's not the way to go. It's too weird, dude. I look back, and it's just not something I'm proud of. But you know, I'll own up to it. I was kind of overbearing, and I think a lot of people are when they first become, like, I guess, a weeb. You know what I mean? So just try to stay, you know, or maybe recommend something if someone asks you, or maybe if they don't, maybe it just comes up, you'll recommend something. But don't try to force it on other people. It's weird, champ, okay? Okay? So, we're talking about the kiss emoji. Alright, moving on to number 2. The okay emoji. Now, this is going to be a controversial pick. I'm going to be honest. An extremely controversial pick. Now, I am okay with the okay emoji sometimes, but most of the time it's used in a string of emojis that I just don't like, and that's why it's so high ranked. It's because it's always in a string of face emojis, like at the end, spammed. Okay. Like cool. You know what I mean? So, That's part of why I don't like it. It's because it appears so much amongst the emojis I do not like. I despise. And this is why I despise the okay emoji so much. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting kind of mad here. I'm getting really mad. Okay. 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 So the okay emoji, it's amongst the emojis I don't like. Now, the okay emoji itself isn't bad. If it's just like at the end of something, I'll be fine with it. I don't like emojis in general, specifically the yellow ones, the human sort of things. I don't like it. They're too weird. They're too spammy. I don't know what about them. I've seen them too many places. But the okay emoji is amongst them. It's amongst them, and that's why I despise it so much. The hand, with the loop with the pointer and thumb, and then the three fingers. Now another reason why I hate it is because that stupid thing where you put your friend uh, okay emoji upside down on like your knee or something. You look at it and punch someone. That makes no sense. What? You okay? There's probably crickets chirping in the background, but I listen to me. That makes no sense. Absolutely none. Why do you get to punch me if I put my okay emoji under my waist? It just makes no sense. People doing it so much at my school. It was horrible. I was I was like pressured in. Like like in Rust. I just experienced this today, where you get like two people rush you from both sides. What are you gonna do? You're just gonna get rolled. I can't flick that hard. Okay, okay, okay. It do be getting kind of long, but this last one is going to be my all-time least favorite emoji. Now, it is going to be another controversial pick. I know, but unfortunately, this is my opinion. And, yeah. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. So, the reason this is so controversial is that it's not an emoji, but it is very similar. XD. I hate it. I despise the XD. If you put that in the chat or anything, I'm trying to move as far away from you as possible. I'm going to sprint in the other direction. Because it's so overused, it has no meaning. This is the first reason I'm going to go off on this emoji. Okay, you? No. Okay. Gotta compose myself. I'm going to go off. So, what was I talking about? It's so overused. I see it in every sentence in every game. Mostly games. I play a lot of games, man. A lot of games. And I see XD so much. I hate it. I hate it. Okay. So, yeah, no, it's just so spammy. It doesn't have any meaning. It just makes me hate it more every time you post it. Stop posting it. Oh, dude, XD. Okay, okay. So, I'm going to go back for this one. I was once, unfortunately, an XD user myself. I know. It's kind of. I'm changed now though. I'm I'm reformed. I've just come out of my cocoon, and now I'm a beautiful butterfly. And back then, I was only a worm, you know, or caterpillar, or what's it called? Um, Caterpie. I think it's caterpillar. Yeah, okay. So I was once an XD user myself. You see, those were good days. Those were OG days, as some would say. But truly, I used it in every sentence, and I would not blame you for running in the opposite direction, because if I saw me back then, I would too. Truly, XD in every sentence. I didn't even know, like, I didn't even realize I was typing it. It was automatic. Robo. Robo. A robot. A robot. So I was doing it. I was just there for the ride. I didn't even realize I was typing it anymore. Just came out so much. But, you know, a little while ago I had to move schools. So I got new friends. Right? And I was around new people. And these people did not use XD. Unfortunately, they did not. It was truly something to behold. So I started seeing XD more and more and using it less and less. And I'm happy that I've been using XD less, because I've kind of I've been a lot happier since I've used XD less. Now, not to say that am happier. I might be. I'm not really sure right now. Um, but anyway. Yeah, no, I don't know. XD is just kind of weird. I really don't like it. Yeah. Like, I I do know of some people that use it, and it's just kind of weird whenever they type it, because now I see it every time they type it. It's just kind of weird to me, dude. Like, I hate XD because the recipient of that said XD is going to as well see it. Hopefully they aren't an XD user themselves, but they're also going to see it and kind of like a world without XD would be so much better. Maybe just like haha, or maybe just say it in a voice chat. Holy moly! Stop. Like, here's another thing I hate. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate. Oh my god. So, when people have the option to get into a voice chat, like the boys voice chat, like a group that you know. I don't care as much about team chat because, you know, I'm not one that says that you have to be in team chat to play a competitive game. I'm sorry. Sometimes I like my peace and quiet, and sometimes I don't want to be spammed with comms. Sometimes I don't want to make comms. I don't like talking for long periods of time. I like taking breaks. This is kind of hard for me right now, right? I like taking a lot of breaks when I talk, to really compose my thoughts, and that's why I'm kind of getting stuttery right now, and I'm probably a lot faster than I was earlier. I'm gonna go get some water. You might have heard I got water at the beginning of this, So, you know, I might need some again. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So, like, The Boys. I don't know, it's just kind of weird. Like, especially if you want to tell someone something, don't just message them if someone is in a voice chat. Like, if you have the option to join a voice chat, just real quick, just say it and leave. I don't want to respond to your message like, oh, okay. Because, see, the problem is the recipient of the message has to reply back, or else the dialogator or the protect the sender of the message won't know that you saw it. No, this is not a problem on some things. You know, it really do be like that when you get left on red. Except I've never been left on red because I'm not gonna get those left in red or on red. Because I'm going to be leaving them on red. Because there is no them. Like, you know what I mean? This is kind of weird to me. Especially, like, if you don't go in voice chats for a long time. I've had a few people just kind of avoid voice chats for a while, like The Boys. It's just kind of weird to me, dude. Like, I'll join that voice chat no matter what happens the previous day. Because honestly, no one's gonna care the next day. And it's just gonna be kind of weird, champ, if you don't join it for so long. It's just gonna kind of be weird, champ. And if you're interacting with other people that are The Boys, you're not gonna be attuned to the boys' comms. And the boys' comms are very important. Because if you're not attuned to the boys' comms, then you're gonna leave the voice chat more and more and slowly be separated from the boys. Now, this is why you need to join voice chats with the boys, or else you will not be attuned to the boys' comms. You know what I mean? Back to XD, and more reasons why I hate it. It just kind of looks weird, dude. The X and the D, sometimes it reminds me of Disney XD. I watched Phineas and Ferb on Disney XD a lot. That was, definitely a really good show, sorry. I've been talking for 25 minutes. It's whatever. It's all good. It's all good. I still have consciousness. Oh my god. I really need to go to sleep, dude. Okay, so, people, it just kind of looks weird. Phineas and Ferb, cool show. It just kind of, I don't know, maybe you don't have the same view on XD as me. Maybe you're an XD user yourself. But to me, XD is just kind of, it doesn't have a meaning anymore and people still post it. It doesn't mean you're laughing. It doesn't even mean a smirk came on their face. Another thing I don't like is Lamo. Especially because when it's in all caps, it just kind of seems weird. Because you're not actually going to Lamo on the internet. You're not going to laugh unless you're watching a YouTube video. Because then you're seeing a person talk. You're not really going to laugh at some Discord message. I've never personally laughed at just words. Um, they're just not that funny. I'll like smile or something. Like something like Calvin and Hobbes, you can see the characters interacting and stuff. But like just words, not great. Another thing I hate while I was thinking about this, I was kind of like, is it a good example? Is it not? Is when people spam the same meme over and over again, I've already seen it. I've already seen it. Can you shut up? Like, I'm sorry. I was a bit passive aggressive. Well, it wasn't passive aggressive. Let's be honest. That was aggressive. Um. Yeah. Just like, I don't know. I don't want to see a meme twice. Memes are kind of like, I don't really like the word meme either. It's kind of overused at this point, but there's no other word for it. Like, there's other words for XD, like, just nothing. Just laugh in the voice chat. Right, guys? No. Um, I kind of like LOL. Like, I don't know. It's also sort of lost its meaning. Um, just something about it. It's just not like XD. I don't like LOL in all caps. I like the lower cases though. XD, part of the reason why I don't like it is probably says if you're not weird, you're going to put it in all caps or at least one lowercase x and then the uppercase D. So yeah. But back to spamming stuff. I've already seen the meme. If I didn't laugh, I'm not gonna laugh another time. Or I'm not gonna laugh the second time you show it to me. It's going to be even less funny actually. It's it's going to be negative funny. It'll definitely bring down the mood if you put in like like the boys. Like the boys, we're joking around, finding some funny stuff on the internet, right? Well, truly, the boys. But then, some guy posts a meme. I hate that word sometimes. I don't know. I don't always hate it. Just right now, I'm not feeling it. But I'll still say it. A meme that everyone's already seen. And it just kind of kills the vibe. I do be vibing. And then you just kind of roll in with the unfunny. Things like anime memes. I'm not really one to laugh at those. I do myself watch a lot of anime, but for some reason I just can't really laugh at that kind of stuff. I need to see a real person. Most of the time, like, I'll laugh to cartoon characters. Just anime itself isn't funny. Most of the time, there are exceptions. But you know, there are anime memes are okay. Sometimes I'll kind of, I'll never really like laugh hard. I'll never really laugh audibly to them. I'll smile sometimes. I'll be honest. I'll smile sometimes. But I'll never laugh. I'm sorry. Yeah. So unfunny memes, spamming them, yeah. Another thing, I was thinking about this actually, right after, is trying to be one with the conversation. Now, like anime, you cannot force yourself onto other people on the conversation. You have to blend in and then slowly rise up in the rankings so that you will have priority over everyone else in the conversation. Now, it is pretty hard to win over this, but, climbing up in the ranks, it'll only take like 30 seconds. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's not that hard. You just have to say something actually cool, and then don't, like, mention it. Because people know you said it. People know. And if it wasn't funny, or it wasn't, like, just included, don't say it again. I myself am also guilty of this sometimes. And I'll be honest, I do want to stop. I've tried to limit myself, and I think I've done a pretty good job. But I do it a lot as well. The times you do it are a lot more apparent when the times you don't do it. So just don't do it. But again, I myself is guilty, or am guilty of this. So definitely something to think about. Okay, yeah. So don't try to like force yourself into the conversation. Well, try to force yourself, but don't aggressively do it. Like, don't advertise yourself. You know what I mean? Like, if the boys are posting pictures of just random things that are funny, and you post something that's unfunny, you will know immediately. Hopefully. Hopefully, if you don't know this immediately, that's what you have to work on right now. I'm going to be totally honest. You really need to work on that. I almost always know when it wasn't funny. Most of the time I don't really care. Sometimes when I think something's really funny, I'll care a little bit. And this is the time where I am guilty of it. I will probably post it again. And then that's when I know that I've kind of messed up. You know what I mean? That's when I know. So don't do that. Don't do what I do. But I will know most of the times when something I said is unfunny. And I'm pretty sure of that. Sometimes I'll say something related that is not the exact same thing, but you know what I mean? Like, whatever. But how you work your wake ups in the verbal ranking is like, how you work your way up in the verbal ranking is it's definitely something, it's kind of hard but kind of easy. It's going to have to be a quick rank up, okay? Your rank up game is every game in this setting. And I'm not saying that when you've already won over the conversation, when you take verbal priority, you need to keep ranking up. Because someone can just as easily catch up to you. Like I said, it does not take that much time to catch up. So, you need to know when you're being unfunny, stop being unfunny, and post something that is funny. Or, by funny, I kind of mean something that works in the conversation. When something doesn't work in the conversation, you need to know. You need to shrug it off. You need to not care. You need to not say it again. You need to not force it on anyone. You especially this is the biggest bad that you can do. Is the biggest bad that you can do is force the unfunny thing that you've said twice on the person that is the highest rank. Then everyone knows that you're unfunny, and you will get ignored even more. You will get dropped down to below the lowest rank. You'll be the lowest ranked player in the game. By far. People in other games will be higher ranked than you. People in other voice chats will be higher ranked than you. That's not a good thing. It is not it, Chief. So, let's say what you need to do. Let me reiterate. It's know when you're being unfunny or like not in the conversation. Stop being unfunny. Don't say it again. Don't force it onto the phone. Verbal peaker or not like the highest person in the game. I'm losing train of thought. It's like 6 a.m., dude. But thought, think, think, think. Not force it, not, never, dude, I lost it. So, no, you're being unfunny, stop being unfunny. No, unfunny. Oh yeah, just shrug it off. Don't care when something that you say is, that you think is unfunny, funny, is unfunny to other people. And vice versa. But that doesn't really work, so don't forget I said that. And just like turn it off, stop talking for a few seconds. Like, analyze the meta. Really think about what the meta is at that current moment and use it. And then you can steamroll. You will steamroll if you know the meta. Then you will be the highest rank. You will pop off and then go pro. And what I mean by going pro is that you'll be the default speaker. Like, when the call starts, when everyone starts joining, you will have verbal priority when you first join that call. Everyone will be wanting to know what you're saying so that they can get the meta and outplay you. And that's what you need to watch out for. You need to really stand up against this competition, man. It is truly a hard game out there to win. But I believe in everyone, all the 3 people that are watching, that you can pop off and go in. You have it in the bag, I believe. You know. Back to emojis. If any emojis were used in a very serious manner, yeah, I don't know what it is about me. I kind of feel bad when I make fun of, like, things that other people do, just, like, indirectly sometimes, even. So, I meant everything I said, and I'm not going to take it back. But feel free to keep using the emojis you use. It's not a horrible thing. It's not a bad thing. Well, it is, but like use the meta. That's it. That was a banger video, actually. It's 6 a.m. Let me prove it to you. Hold up. Oh, it was dark in here a few seconds ago. Here's the sink. That was a banger. Truly.